Okay, good morning, guys. 3-day long weekend. I hope you guys had an amazing one. Just have the SPX chart open here. So today there's not much for me to cover until we see some more data. As of now, so on Friday last week, we're expecting to OPEX that some puts will come off, roll off, and whatnot. That will cover a short rally. But Friday was extremely quiet on a quad day, right? That's what took me by surprise. And I had this one upside spread which I ended up selling because I wasn't sure no more. Even though this is a very strong support, we could get a short covering rally towards 37,800, 3,900, but sometimes it does not have to happen, right? So but overall, if we do go back, right, we do get these crazy rallies when the market takes a huge downshift, right? We do get the rallies, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do go towards 3,800 or even 4,000 here, right up to here. I wouldn't be surprised if we get an upside move here. I'm open to it, and I hope we get one, right? Because only then, if because I love playing the downside right now. Last few months, the options go up by a lot. As you guys can see, the moves are sharply down, and so let's see what happens here. No guarantees. Well, I can't even remove my drawings now because I have these drawn. And at the bottom, I'll just analyze the daily chart on SPX. We do have some gap fills here, guys. They go back from 2020 in November. You guys can see it all the way right here, right, which lead all the way towards 3,300. The only thing here now is on SPX, if you guys read the gamma report, also there's some data in there. But one, we have the JPM collar support. We have the JPM support around 3,600. So 3,600 will be super hard to break to the downside. All right, but if it does break, then there will be a forced move towards even lower than 3,600. But 3,600 will act as a strong support. You must understand this. And then obviously 3,700 small support as of now, and then to the upside we have 3,800 resistance, and then 4,000. If we get about 3,800, this 200 point resistance towards 4,000 will be easy. There's less resistance above it. All right, so 4,000 is very possible. All right, obviously with some hurdles in the way. Currently I am flat. I'm just watching the market to see what's exactly going to happen. I'm a little unclear here, right, because there is a risk to the downside in case we do sell off more. All right, so for now I'm flat totally. I will see today if I want to get a position or so, because this week will be really important in my opinion, right? And now if I remove my drawing, let's just go on the weekly charts. So on the weekly charts, we have a gap down and below. This is not bullish at all. Sometimes on the weekly, even though we might get a little upside move towards 3,700, this can continue all the way towards 3,500, even 3,400. Right, stay open-minded. All right, so let's see what happens. I personally don't know. I'm open to both sides. I'm currently flat. Let's see what happens. I don't want to make any comments yet. The short covering rally can definitely take a place, and we can see all the way towards 3,900, 4,000 like I covered. And then if the risk remains this week, if we break 3,600 with the super most important level, if we even get there. Okay, if we even get there. Otherwise, if we hold 3,700, upside remains, and we continue higher towards 3,800, and then 3,900, 4,000. All right, so the upside remains, but let's see what happens. All right, NDX, a similar chart, same thing, right? Let's see what happens to it. Do we reverse? This is a weekly chart, by the way, or do we give it back up? All right, now if we do get a rally, there's some names that I'm eyeing on. Number one is Amazon was very strong. In fact, it closed green last week with an ugly market, right? So Amazon will be the first name that I will be looking at, because we can definitely go back towards 120, even 125ish, and that will be a huge move on Amazon from 16 to 120, right? That will be a 200 250 move pre-split. All right, so Amazon's number one on my target. Google is also number one. Google, this was also a very nice bottoming candle, right? If the market runs and shows strength, this thing can all easily get towards 2,300, even 2,400. All right, but 2,100 will be must hold. Right now we're trading 75 points above it. So personally, I'm looking at Google as well. I might do some even spreads. I'm looking at around 2,300 plus, 2,500, 2,400 if the market does rally. So keep an eye on Google. Options can go up by a lot if the market actually runs. All right, Microsoft, same thing. Tech made a nice candle, similar to Google. If the market runs, Microsoft also has about 10 points in it towards 260, 265. And if you cash 10 points on Microsoft, that's a big move. All right, that's if we get the rally to the upside. These are some of the names I'm keeping an eye on because they were strong. So look for the names that held strong Wednesday, Thursday, Friday last week, and they actually closed decent compared to the indices. So these are the names that can make some noise in the run this week and provide some good opportunities if we get the rally. All right, personally, I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm open to both sides, but let's see. Can't say much. Nvidia chips on the weekly. Again, many of you guys refer to these as Morningstar candles bottoming, but there's no confirmations here. We can even see lower from here. Again, pre-market things are green. Nvidia's up nice. There's another name towards 180. It can be fast if we get the rally, so options can move. Now, if you find options are expensive, please you can look to do vertical call spreads, where you buy a call and then sell another further out call. To know more about this, in our premium chat we have sessions. Visit, and that can give you guys some overview of spreads, and you can learn from them what exactly they are. But personally, for today, I was just going through the data. There's not much for me. I'm gonna be quiet on my hands, sitting, watch what happens. No need to rush into anything. We just had a 3-day long weekend. There's a lot of things going on in the forex world, if you guys follow it, right? And this week we are lined up with some Fed speakers. We've got some decisions coming from the Euro side, East side. So stay patient. Don't know what's going to happen at any time in the market. All right. Usually when the market starts looking like this and it's unable to bounce on OPEX and quad, it's kind of dangerous. It's actually more bearish than bullish. Even though everyone's expecting a rally, which I wouldn't be surprised with. I'm open to a rally. I hope we get the rally because I want some cheap puts in the coming weeks. So I really hope we get the rally. But I'm also open to the concept that we might even flush here in case something takes place this week. All right. That's my only concern, and I think this is a very, very important week. Let's see what happens. Who knows? Into the month end, there could be rebalancing. There could be equities bought to at the end of the month balances, if you know about those things. So let's see how it happens. I will be on hands. Manage well. Your size matters the most, and I have no idea what's going to happen this week. I'm very iffy. Usually, I'm very confident to one side or know an idea based on the levels, but this time it's kind of iffy. So upside, we have the option support. To the downside, 3600 is a major support. If we break 3600, then you guys will witness history. But 3600 will be strong support. God bless, and I'll see you guys back in the chat, and let's see what we have in for the day. We'll be live on KB for Shopify. Sure, Shopify. Very ugly chart on the weekly, to be honest. Looks like a bear flag that's trying to break, but it better hold 300. Shopify, this is a psychological level now. 300 will be a must hold. We hold about 300. It has rooms to go. If we break 300, 298, I believe this goes much lower. All right, there will be a fast flush lower. So Shopify 300 hold. This can see higher, maybe towards 350 first, and then 400, and this can make a big move towards 450. Shopify can actually move 100 points to the upside fast here. So keep an eye on it. Personally, I don't know if I'll be playing it or not. I'm going to be watching and see what I see on the options. All right. And bonds, guys. I was looking at bonds this morning. This is not good. This is not bearish, right? If we go on the daily, this is not good. All right. This is from today, and they're giving up. So this better reverse also to supplement the market towards the upside a little bit. So keep an eye on bonds as well. If we break the lows, then the market might even give up lows as well. All right, I'll see you guys back in the chat.